Today's video is going to be slightly different than normal because I'm going to try a list format for this video. More specifically, this video is going to give you some tips about visiting Miami. So here are 7 tips to know if you are planning a visit to the Magic City. Number 1. Check the weather forecast. If you visit Miami during the summer, please be mindful of the local climate during this time. That is because Miami is notorious for thunderstorms during the summertime. However, most of these thunderstorms occur during the afternoon, so if you're going to do any activities in Miami, I recommend you doing them in the morning so that you could escape the thunderstorms. Ironically, the Sunshine State actually gets the most thunderstorms per capita of any state in the United States. Number 2. Learn the local lingo. English may be the most spoken language in the United States, but here in Miami, expect to hear a little more Espanol. That is because Spanish is actually the most spoken language in Miami, with over 60% of residents speaking Spanish as their native language. The reason why Miami is now a majority Spanish-speaking city is because of waves of immigration to the city since the 1960s from Latin American countries. In addition, countries from Latin America are the #1 tourist demographic in Miami. And speaking of Latin America, number 3, experience the unique culture. Even though Miami is technically within the United States, the culture of the city makes it feel very Latin American. That's not necessarily a bad thing though. From the energetic beats of reggaeton music to the delectable food options such as the famed croqueta, Miami's culture will appeal to almost everyone. Number 4, watch your wallet. In this part, I'm not talking about literally watching your wallet, I'm more talking about your spending. What do I mean by this? Well, Miami is one of the most expensive cities in the United States. Try going shopping here and see how quickly your bank balance will go down the drain. Of course, there are ways that you could experience Miami on a budget, but if you want to experience Miami like a true tourist, then get ready to splash the cash. Number 5. Personal space does not exist. If you're visiting from Latin America or Southern Europe, this won't be a surprise, but if you're visiting from Northern Europe, this will shock you the most about Miami's culture. Due to Miami's huge Latin American community, personal space is not treated the same way as in other countries. If you meet the local Miamians, expect them to come very close to you, sometimes uncomfortably close. Don't be too worried though, because that is part of their culture. In the same vein, it is not unusual in Miami for 2 strangers to simply hug and kiss and even dance on the street. The people here are so warm. Number 6. Don't expect to be in a hurry. Though Miami's notorious drivers may make you think twice about this point, don't expect to be in a hurry if you're planning to come to the Magic City. We like to joke down here that Miami may as well be in its own time zone, and to be quite honest, that's sort of true. For example, public transportation in Miami is reputed to be unreliable, and when meeting people in Miami, expect them to be late for the occasion. If they say to me at 6 PM, do not arrive at 6 PM. They may turn up around 7:30 or 8 PM, but even that is not guaranteed. And finally, number 7, other remarks. Visiting a new city can be daunting at first, but if you research a little bit about the city, then your experience there will be a lot easier. If you want to visit Miami, then you need to know the entry requirements for getting into the United States, and whether you will need a tourist visa or an ESTA. Also, take note that whilst Miami does have a high crime rate, it is actually safer than what the media suggests. If you take appropriate precautions, then Miami is a fairly safe city to visit, since most visits to the Magic City are travel free. Also to note is that there are a lot of attractions that are outside of Miami that are worth visiting, such as Fort Lauderdale, the Everglades and the Florida Keys. But that is best for another video. So, that was my video talking about 7 tips for visiting Miami.